Here's the snapback. Here's the kick. He's got the leg into it. If it is good, and it is! Austin Stars, a 49-yard field goal, and Indiana leads 27-24.
Oh, it's an end around one to throw. Page looking at the quarterback, and it's a touchdown! Page finds Leno!
Penix rolling out of the pocket to a strong hand. Delivers deep down the field. Caught, touchdown! Fry Vogel again.
Welcome to the OEO podcast presented by Big Banter Sports. I'm your host, Michael Bragg. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at Bragley, Braggley. I'm here as always with my co-host Brandon. You can follow him on Twitter. It's at Brandon Dubich. Brandon spelled traditionally Dubich, D-U-B-I-C-H. What's up, Brando?
Let's go trees. Let's go trees.
It's the wrong podcast. We're talking about the trees. We don't want to cheer for them.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
The only person here that would want to cheer for them, that is producer Seth. He's here. We do have a full house for the first time, I think, in a bit. If you haven't already done it, block him now. It's on Twitter. It's at Say Top 5, SETAH5. I say do it now if you haven't already done it because I think he's on his way out. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he can hold himself back from Elon Musk and the Twitter. What's up, Seth?
Kentucky tried to kill me. They sent their chiggers. They sent their ticks. They gave us pink eye. But I survived it all.
I'm
Can't
glad.
Hold me down, Kentucky.
Yeah. You show that bluegrass.
Don't ever. You probably shouldn't beat him because they'll never play you again. Yep. Speaking of teams we beat all the time, except for surprisingly once, we're here to talk about the Week 2 matchup with Indiana State. This comes 6 days after the actual season opener. It's a Friday night kickoff, Brandon, September 8th. They don't know if it's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. It's on Big Ten Network. We do know that. It's in Bloomington. We know that as well, in Memorial Stadium. That's what we're here to talk about tonight, whatever you want to call it. But before we do that, let's get to some quick news. Our family at Big Banter is growing, Brandon. I thought the biggest hurdle to find would be anybody in where is Rutgers, so I don't get it wrong again?
Piscataway,
New Jersey. For anybody actually to have Wi-Fi in Nebraska, and they found that one person, and then to have anybody that actually cared about Rutgers sports in New Jersey, and they found those people or that person. So that's good. Welcome to the family. Also added Northwestern football and basketball. Yep. Riding that hot wave in the basketball.
Penn State.
I
don't know why I gave that a Southern accent.
I don't know either, but Penn State only football. Now I think the biggest hurdle left is what, Seth? Is it Nebraska basketball or Penn State basketball? That's going to be the hardest one to find.
We got to get that girl that screams on the Penn State pie. Remember every game? Ah!
Oh, yeah.
Seth knows.
Yeah.
Seth
I know
knows.
what you're talking about. It's got to be Nebraska basketball, right?
Yeah, if you would have said this to me last year before Shrewsbury left, I would have said Nebraska by a landslide. I thought Penn State basketball was about to turn a corner. But now that he's in South Bend, it's TBD on what the replacement looks like there.
Oh my gosh. Can you, while I'm doing this, talking about the official visits that have already happened or are getting ready to happen this weekend, can you do a quick thing? Can you try to find the average attendance of both of those schools in basketball last year? Do that for me for a second.
Ooh, Nebraska's higher. Nebraska's higher.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to see what it is. All right. What I teased there for just a second, I don't know if you can say tease, but we had some official visits or an official visit already. The traditional Monday official visit from Cameron Michael from Statesboro, Georgia, 4-star athlete, 6'2", 181. Big time offers, you name it. Right now, Georgia's in the lead to get him. some other official visits scheduled for him as well. I think all the way into I think the last time I looked, I think it's all the way into November. So I don't think he's got any sort of immediate timetable. IU looking to use him as at wide receiver from what I've read. He's played quarterback. He's a defensive back. Just an all-around athlete is what he's listed as. So
We had that in common.
yeah, nailed it, Brandon. And then this Friday, this weekend, all official visits. We have 10 total. I don't want to sit here and highlight individual people, but we have 4 that are already currently committed, and one that what Brandon and I have already talked about, Charlie Becker, the wide receiver out of Tennessee, who's already been on an unofficial visit, coming for an official visit this weekend. I think we jinxed it last week, or Brandon jinxed it at least. I do think we hit the over on +1.5 this weekend. So we'll see. Seth, did you get those numbers?
I got Nebraska at 15,283, which was just under IU and actually above Purdue. I cannot find Penn State. My guess is in the 8,000 range. I'm trying desperately to find it, but it's a little bit more hidden. Nebraska typically inflates a lot of their numbers. Their consecutive home football sellout streak is an incredible myth that they continue to,
here, I got you
on the rest of us.
I got you right here. Okay,
They do the old tickets sold instead of people through the gate.
Here we go, guys. Here's Big
Halo's
Ten
oldest time.
Big Ten basketball attendance in 2023. This is according to what is my source here? Sports Illustrated. So Indiana number 1 at 16,101. Illinois number 2. Purdue number 3 at 14,876. Maryland, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Nebraska at 7 at 13,221. Iowa, Ohio State, Michigan, Minnesota, Rutgers, Penn State, Northwestern at 4,890.
That gym only holds like 5,500.
My high school gym held 4,000 people. So,
and the Nebraska number I gave you was from Statista. I'm not familiar with that as a reputable firm, but we'll use them.
Here's the Big Ten Conference. No, that's overall stats. That's not what we want. They're not going to tell attendance. Either way, it doesn't matter. So yeah,
I think the point of the story is the Banter family is almost complete.
It is.
Props to the guys. They pulled this. I mean, don't forget who was first, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby.
That's right. That is right. Just kind of the story of our. Never mind. So let's get into our opponent in week 2. Quick history lesson, which is what we do. Again, let's just do this real quick. For everybody that doesn't know, this is a super quick overview of the schedule coming up for next season. We do an official preview the week of the game where it's a little bit more in depth. Right now, what you're going to get is a history lesson between the two teams, key players on the other team, key matchups of what we're looking at, a 50,000-foot view of each side of the ball of the opponent, and then we just go through the rest of the normal part of the podcast. So we'll get right into the history lesson part of it. The previous meeting was all the way back in 2014. I felt like we played Indiana State all the time. IU won that one in a much more comfortable than what the score showed, 28-10. I took these notes off your guys' podcast or off your outline. The attendance for that game, speaking of attendance, 38,006 for a noon kickoff season opener game. Here's a quick question. Friday night game, over under 40,000 in 2023.
Under.
What?
Yeah, I mean personally, I think it comes like
over against Idaho.
I think we get shellacked by Ohio State. And there's going to be, I think the students show up. I think it's going to be, this is actually a little spoiler because I wanted to talk about this in Brando's Randos. I think the students do their thing. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be Friday. I think the Indianapolis, I think the Evansville, I think the rest of the adults are who let this game down personally in attendance. Not you. I'm talking about myself.
I still think we get over 40. Justice, not by much. No, not by much. A smidge over 40. Because if that's what Idaho can produce, even on a Saturday night at that point, in the rain, right? Wasn't it kind of crappy, rainy Idaho game last year? I think that a hopefully good weather Friday night game will pull in over 40. All-time record, IU is 6-1, no ties, and there are no fun facts on this one. The one loss came back in 1960. It was either 63 or 65, and the final score was 7-6.
Barn burner.
Yes. So it's just, who knows what happened with that game. And it also did not mention whether it was in Bloomington or in Terre Haute, but I can't imagine it was
dirty.
else. So, coach has a little bit of a connection. Curt Mallory, that's Bill Mallory's youngest son. He's in his 5th season, and I would consider him probably to be on the hot seat at this point with a 19-37 record. Former IU defensive back coach from 2002 to 2004. He's kind of hopped around with a couple DC jobs and defensive back coaches positions since then and before that. So Curt still hanging on to his position there in Indiana State. Anything else you guys want to add history lesson wise? Any fun facts you found? Anything you remember to going to any of these games? Brandon, I've got a fun story.
I remember going to one early when you and I went. When we were sitting in like the end zone, I remember going to a game. That's it. I don't really got anything
So
memorable.
I want to see if I can find it here. Here it is. So the game in 2013. So it was the game in 2013. It was a Thursday. I want to say it was a Thursday night game. The final was 73-35. IU was up like 42-7 at halftime. Trey Roberson went nuts, I'm pretty sure, in this game. I was running on about an hour and a half of sleep from the night before. Went out to the Vogue $1 Bud Light night. Seth knows what I'm talking about. Didn't get any sleep at all, and then went straight to work and then moseyed on down to Bloomington. So fun game. That's really the only one that really stands out to me. But either way, speaking of things that stand out, key players for Indiana State, Brandon, this one was tough. There, from what I could tell, there is no season preview for Indiana State, football wise online yet.
Right. I got to stop you. I looked for 3 minutes and found nothing.
I looked
Indiana
for 5
State's
minutes.
SEO needs to do way better.
Mm-hmm.
I searched through 3 pages. I hit next twice on Google to try to find any sort of preview. And then when I couldn't, I gave up.
Well, when you've got the 2022 Missouri Valley Football Conference Freshman of the Year, you would think that there'd be some sort of coverage on the team, right? I'm talking about Cade Chambers, the quarterback. That's about all I've got information.
To be fair, we had the SEC Freshman of the Year last year as our quarterback, and that didn't go great.
No, it did not. I think he was co-freshman of the year, if that makes sense.
I think he was co-freshman.
But Cade Chambers was not. He was all by himself. He was also on the 2022 Jerry Rice watch list. He made both of those lists and won freshman of the year by only playing 9 games. They played, I think, in legit action 4 quarterbacks last year, including one guy I think that was called Smoke or Smokey or Smoke. I don't know. No relation to the Michigan State Smoker.
Smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
But yeah, so they went through a lot. I mean, the guy, from what I could tell, decent arm.
He's got a quarterback name.
Yeah, great name, Cade
right?
Chambers.
Like Cade Chambers is definitely like a quarterback in a Disney movie, right?
Your wife can't go to this game, right? Cade.
Okay. No, that's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
super
little
funny.
throwback to a Michigan game that she did not like the quarterback. The only other guy that I could really find in
Shay.
Shay, that's right. The only one
Shay.
the only other player I could really find any legitimate stats on, and this one was kind of scary, I think. Justin Dinka, running back, just under 900 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns, a long of 82 yards, and about just a smidge under 6 yards per carry. Great speed. Will I said could, but will cause some problems in space. Will that happen to a big team? I don't know. Missouri Valley Conference, look out. He is yeah, go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and look at. They have a bunch of transfers. So some of these are from schools that you're going to recognize here.
Big schools, yeah.
Southern Illinois. They have a kicker from Boston College and New Mexico. Some kids from Fishers. The kid who's a backup running back is from University of Tennessee, who went to the same high school as Cade Chambers, the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They have a guy from Colorado State, a guy from Minnesota,
wide
a guy
receiver
from Ball
from Minnesota.
State,
yeah.
Troy, Middle Tennessee State, Northern Illinois again. So they have guys who have at least been recruited, and then the Dinkas from San Diego State, I think you mentioned.
Yeah.
So they have guys who have been recruited to decent places, and just things haven't worked out. So, yeah, just interesting to see how they settle in with the trees.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Dinka was a big time recruit, really, out of high school. I mean, he was a high end 3-star recruit with interest from, I want to say Baylor was on his list, and a couple other of the bigger Big 12 west of the Mississippi schools. So I mean, he's no scrub necessarily. I mean, I don't know his life story. I don't know how he ended up at Indiana State per se, but stats last year look pretty good. So they could have a couple guys that may stand out a little bit again, but I don't think anything that's shouldn't be any problem. Let's just put it that way. Brandon, can you give me some key matchups, some stuff you're looking at, IU, Indiana State wise?
So I think what we have found out in the last 2 years is R1s can be competitive. It's when the old injury bug comes about and the 2s and 3s are either 1, not experienced, or 2, not good enough. So I hope we are in similar fashion to 2013, where we get out to a big old lead, so those 2s and 3s can get some run. There's an enormous amount of turnover in this team. I think this year's team might be a little bit more experienced overall, but less experienced together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like more D1 high-end football played, but not played together. Whereas last year there was a ton of camaraderie, but just nothing really behind the camaraderie, or chemistry, whatever C word you want to use, except that C word.
You guys are tight roping the line today. All right, please watch it. Watch it. We may have been the first, but we might also be the first ones out too. So just be careful.
So yeah, I mean, everything that hopefully happens in the second half is my key matchup, right? How does the D, because we both love our D line, not a lot of experience behind that D line. Same with the linebackers, same with the corners. So that's my key matchup. It's kind of a cop out, but like this is the game where we need to jump out to 28-0. 27-7, so we can play 2 quarters of the 2s and 3s.
Yeah, mine's similar. Mine is let's not do what we did last year. Let's not play down to competition. Let's not let's not give me a heart attack against Western Kentucky, which seems every year it's a heart attack against Western Kentucky, but let's not do the Idaho thing. I mean, Idaho, what was that score? Was it 21-3 Idaho at some point or something crazy? I don't think it was that bad, but it was pretty bad for a while. You can't do that. You got to go in. This is the only key matchup I have. You got to go in. You got to put your foot on their throat, and you got to leave it there the entire time, all 4 quarters. You're not.
I remembered a moment. I remembered a moment from an Indiana State game. I don't remember who was at fault, IU or Indiana State. I think it was Indiana State. Our guy fair caught it, and the guy like blew us up.
Yeah, he was ejected.
And the Indiana State guy, he was ejected, right?
Yeah. Yep. It was early in the game.
I think it was like first punt.
Yeah.
It was first quarter. Anyway, sorry. Flashback. That was a memorable moment. It was a memorable Indiana State moment.
There you go. Seth, any key matchups for you?
Key matchups. This is a game that should be a walkover for the most part. But the thing with Indiana State is they're fundamentally sound enough that if you keep them in the game, they will build confidence and they will have a puncher's chance in this game. So I put the overall win probability probably about 85%. That should be a 45-7 type game. But if you let them stay in it, if you have any kind of turnover issues, it's one of those games that could end up being a lot closer than you'd really feel comfortable with.
We played a really close game with them. I want to say it was in 2012, maybe. I have the history here right here. And it was a little tough to watch. It was in 2012, 17-24. And it was a way closer than what the score says. I think it was a very late touchdown. See if I can find this. Indiana football. Brandon, any other key matchups for you on this? No, that was a very quiet no.
No. I have a sort of a packed Dubich sports book. I have a jam-packed Brando's Randos, but key players and key matchups weren't.
Okay. Here's what it was. I mean, we're talking IU up 17-10 at halftime. And then that was really it. Each team scored in the third quarter and nothing in the fourth quarter. I mean, pretty decent team for IU here. But as far as, they allowed nothing crazy. Trey Roberson over 280 yards passing. Tevin Coleman completely ineffective, but I believe this was his freshman year. 7 carries, 48 yards. Nothing else after that. Shane Wynn, the highest receiver with 95 yards and a touchdown. I just don't see anything that really stands out in this game. I don't remember it. So it may have been one of those weird bad weather early September games. But again, they had there's no reason. They had two turnovers in that game. They could have beat us. But so Seth is right. You just can't let them stay in it. Just put them out. So that's it for me. Seth, any more key matchups? Or anything else you want to add?
Robert Tonyan, current Bear, former Packer.
I know that
is
name.
An Indiana State alum. Just remembered that.
He was a Bear?
Current Bear. We signed him in the offseason.
Current. Wow. Okay. All right. Any other famous Indiana State football alums? No. Anybody on the
bunch of guys I went to high school with?
No.
It's weird. I wasn't going to bring that up, but yeah, this was like
you guys
our best players went to Indiana State.
Really?
Like a few got to Ball State, like maybe one every other year, but like it was heavy Indiana State.
We probably had 3 or 4 offensive linemen go there.
Yeah, like USI and Indiana State were kind of where like my high school's best players went.
Huh. So Shakir Bell, you might remember that name, 2021 Walter Payton finalist. I don't think he ended up.
Oh my God, I should remember this name.
Player.
Didn't the IU drug kingpin go to Indiana State and play a few games?
Don't use it like that. So Antonio Allen, yes,
that guy.
He was. I think that Indiana State was his first stop.
And he played games, right?
And he played a few games. I believe he got in trouble again. And then ended up at Marion. And then I'm not sure really what happened from there. But yeah, you guys are right. There is nobody.
tight end for the Packers, Dominique Daphne, was also an ISU guy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Jonas Griffith is an
Yeah.
outside linebacker for the Broncos.
Jalen Booth.
With the Bandits of the USFL.
Oh, Tampa Bay Bandits. I just saw
Yeah.
Tampa Bay and just assumed it was fine. But yeah, nothing else jumps out. Robert Tanyan easily, like the only one that anybody has ever drafted in a fantasy draft. Do you draft Robert Tanyan?
No.
You pick him
No.
up at some point, right?
He's
No.
a 1 week fill in at best.
Yeah, I mean, Cole Kmet's taking all the snaps.
No, Brandon. I'm not saying you pick him up now, but I'm saying he was at some point. Somebody may have drafted him last year, thinking that he was the big Aaron Rodgers target. Now that Adams.
Aaron Rodgers hates tight ends.
True. Okay.
He liked Martellus Bennett,
He did for a minute.
but
That went sour, I think, right?
I don't know. They're both like 38, so I'm sure they just had a lot in common.
Yeah, true. I'm sure that he
one
smokes ayahuasca in a blacked out cabin. Or wait, I don't think you smoke ayahuasca, do you?
I think you drink it.
Yes.
I don't remember.
I don't know either.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I won the Dare Free Kid Award in 5th grade.
Nice. I was on Champs. Did you guys have Champs?
Nah, Dare.
It was like Champs was like this like group of like well-behaved children, or like how do I like role model kids, right? Like role model kids in 5th grade. I think it was just basically it was like a popularity contest.
Wasn't that a commercial by Charles Barkley? Nobody said I was a role model. I love those. That was great.
Elementary.
I was a conflict resolution manager in 5th grade.
Elementary group.
Nobody
I
said
don't
I
think we're
was
gonna
a
find. There it is. It's classroom management. Champs. No, it's not right. I don't know. Whatever. We're moving on. 50,000-foot view, guys. Get ready for this one. On offense, I don't know anything about what they do on offense. What I can tell you is that they are bad. They are 113th out of 123 teams in the FCS with a total of 16 points per game. In defense, better. They're better. 74th in the FCS at allowing nearly 400 yards per game. And does it really matter on special teams? I don't think so. Right? No. Okay. Moving on. Super quick.
Dubish Sportsbook. Woo!
Oh,
all right.
Are we doing promo?
Yeah. No. This first. Dubish Sportsbook
All right, go
promo.
ahead. It's not on my timeline. Should have probably put it on the timeline or on the outline.
I should have. That's on me. Anyway, so Seth said he would put this win probability at 85%. I have what the win probability is.
93.
Michael, would you like a guess?
96.
You looked it up. 95.
No, I didn't look it up.
6.
Okay.
95, which sounds good, right? On
Mhm.
paper, sounds good. Until you listened to our podcast last week where IU only had a 2% chance of winning. So that means Indiana State has a greater chance, well, allegedly, to ESPN's metrics, Indiana State has a greater chance to beat IU than IU does Ohio State. Bragg, how does that sit with you?
I said it this morning. Seth, what did I say this morning?
That was a long time ago.
Players play. Computers are for porn. Leave the games to the players. The computers do not throw the football. They do not catch the football. They do not run the football. They do not tackle the person with the football. They don't know anything. You're telling me they already know how great Ohio State's going to be? We sat here and talked about how Ohio State has the best chance of winning the national championship in the Big Ten, right? Is that right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Is that what we talked about
Yep.
last week? And we don't even know anything about their offensive line, their quarterback, their defense. We know that they have one really good wide receiver. I'm sorry. One elite wide receiver, 2 pretty good running backs. That's it. And they've got another pretty good wide receiver. Right? That's all we know. We don't know how good the quarterbacks are. We haven't seen them.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty wild, right?
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's not
All
an
right.
Ohio State pod. I'm not going to keep going on that.
Let's
What's
peel that onion back. Let's keep peeling that onion back, right? So the line for the game, Seth, last week, 27.5. What do you think the line for this game will be, since they
Based
think
off that,
this game will be closer than that game?
This is
Where
I
would
I guarantee you this is
23
what,
and a half.
No. I guarantee you this is what proves that ESPN is stupid. ESPN is a bunch of jokers. I'm going to put the line 28.5.
Oh, I think Seth's right. I think I put it at 24, minus 24.
You think that they put it at minus 24.
I do.
You don't know.
I
is what you're
mean,
saying.
yeah, I mean, sometimes they don't even put lines out for these games, right? I don't think the Idaho game had an official
betting on
line. So we may never find out. But with that being said, if I can get minus 20, like this might, if this line ever comes out, it might maybe one I hammer.
Yeah.
Might be because Indiana State's awful. Just so bad.
I wish we were live for that one. That was great.
So bad.
Save that for the for some of the live shows. Yes,
so
that's one of them that I will literally put. I might put a 4-figure banger on that one.
no, you
Oh
won't.
god.
Oh yeah. Let's see what we look like against Ohio State first. And then
Well, that's why I even like it even more,
Oh,
because
hold
when
on.
we get
Yeah. You're gonna put a 4-bagger on a team coming off a 42-7 loss to Ohio State.
who's
That's
playing
right.
them. We're not losing 42-7 against Ohio State week 1.
I
Not
don't know.
happening.
I'm just throwing it out there.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
more like a 38-13, Seth, but you know, who's counting? All right, last one here. We've seen where these games have been super low scoring, right? Not talking 7-6 in 1963. I'm talking, 28-10. But we've also seen this game be 100+ points,
Mhm.
right? With both teams, how do I say, struggle to score the ball. This is definitely an under game, right? Like definitely an under game, like
Yeah,
under
here we go
42
again.
points.
Here we go again. We don't know what the offense is going to look like. We have no idea.
I mean, we're talking about the 113th offense, and weren't we like 94?
With a different quarterback and almost completely different skill position players.
This has 31-3 written all over it, personally. In my
I like
opinion.
that. I like that idea of that. I mean, that barely, I thought I was going to say 28.5. Now I don't know about a 4-banger on this game.
Yeah, this I hope, right? If this isn't prediction time, we have a lot of time to figure that out. Still fall camp, but yeah, I would say 38-13 loss and a 31-3 win is how the first two games will go, roughly in my estimate.
And you'd be happy with that, right?
No.
I'd be okay with both results.
No.
I'd feel nothing,
Because you're not going.
baby.
That's why.
All right, that's all I got for the Duber Sportsbook for now.
I don't know why we have to do this before the promo because I don't even want to read it.
Want me to read it? I'm in a
Yeah.
great mood.
Yeah, read it.
I played basketball today. I played really well.
Read it.
A super quick word from our sponsor, Monon Track Club. MTC is Indiana's running brand. It's cooled off a little bit. It's dried up a little bit. It's time to get out there and run because MTC is built. It's built on a deep love for the sport and for the Hoosier State. They craft products, tell stories, create experiences that aim to celebrate, support, and add to Indiana's running culture. Check out the link in the show notes for more details on the club runs and to shop their sick gear from shirts to hoodies to koozies. As a thank you to our listeners, we're not going to give you one, not going to give you 5, not going to give you 8. We'll give you 10% in your order just by using LEO10 at checkout. And now, to Brando's Randos.
What you got, Brando?
All right. So the first one is nothing to do with this game, but it's got me worried. Players, if you guys haven't seen this, I can go in more detail. But the players want more money from NCAA football. Every single player right now is scheduled to get $500. If your is in the game, you're going to get $500. They are not happy. They want more. Are we ever going to get an NCAA football game?
Okay. Selfishly, for at least until I can sell the one that I don't use anymore that I have. So 2013, it's on the market, guys. If you're listening, Xbox 360 2013 NCAA football, I will sell it to you for like, I don't know, $75 or something. I don't know. Let's just do that until I can sell that. No, I hope that we
Our
don't.
second advertiser, Bragg's Facebook Marketplace.
Just DM me if you guys really want one. But yes, I do think that we'll get one. I do think that it's just a fuss from a few. Let's be honest. I mean, these dudes want to play the game too. I mean, how freaking cool is it to be like, hey, look, I'm in this video game and I'm in college. Now hang out with me, co-eds or whatever. There I am. There, I've now walked the line. I think it's pretty cool, but no, I do think it's going to be a fuss. I do.
I hope it's going to be a fuss, but it's loud. I don't know. I know Seth has maybe sworn off Twitter, but people, this could be an issue. If you're obsessed with the NCAA football game, like us three are, this could be a major issue.
So it's one of those things that's on Reddit too, and I think that if you figure out a way to monetize it additionally, so that each player can, sell like skins or sell tattoo kits and all these different things, there's additional ways now with all the micro, what are they called, microtransactions built into the games. There's ways to kind of pimp out the NIL stuff. I think you just got to be creative, and you can't kind of be standoffish. But I'm begging for it.
That's where we get into the fairness part of it, because no matter, I don't know, let's just pick a completely psychopathic fan base. No matter how many times you play with Tennessee,
versus Middle Tennessee, there's going to be a giant difference between the groundswell.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you buy Joe Milton's tattoo package, right? I don't even know if he has any tattoos. I'm just thinking. If you buy his tattoo package and he makes money off of that NIL, but guess what? Chucky Campbell's still kicking all the touchdown field goals, touchdown extra points, and he's not getting any of that money from the tattoo package. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't have any tattoos. What do you have to do? You have to buy his hair, his luxurious hair. Is that what you have to buy? I don't understand. So I get what you're saying. What I think is whatever they figure out is that they have to make it a lump sum per player. Here's the crazy thing. The amount of money that they are going to make from this game is insane. Here's the other thing. Seth, can you, as a college athlete, are you allowed to unionize? Probably not. No, there's no way, right?
The Trevor Simeon had tried. There's been other guys that it wouldn't shock me if it eventually happens. But there's been attempts.
Collectively bargain.
With a union, right? Isn't that a union thing? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Loose affiliation.
What I'm saying is that I feel like everybody on Indiana, until they become superstars, is probably like, yeah, I'll take $500. You know what I mean? Everybody on Illinois, because Chase Brown's not there anymore, is I'll take $500. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Right? Like, it's just something to monitor. If you haven't seen it, maybe look it up, maybe don't look it up, but it's definitely a thing. I think it's kind of cool. Every single player, like Wyoming's backup tackle is going to get $500. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm sure the Caleb Williams of the worlds are mad. Caleb Williams is already making $1 million.
Yeah, he's fine.
Shut up. Like, I hate to go all Dan Doggett and tell a
no, stop.
to shut up. But like, those are the people that are complaining about this, right? It's the big name players that are complaining. I think it's dumb. And I want my game. Okay. Next question here. Where did you rank Indiana State in the Indiana institutions? Like, is it above Ball State, above Valpo, above
Yes.
IUPUI? Like,
yes.
Where's the Sycamores rank for you within the state?
Okay,
Above
so let's
IUPUI.
hold on, Seth. Let's take in no particular order. Let's just take IU, Notre Dame, Purdue, IU, Notre Dame, Purdue, Butler out of the equation. They're gone. Those four are above
For sure.
Indiana
For
State.
sure. For sure.
Are there any more that I'm missing?
Say it again.
IU, Purdue, Notre Dame,
Yeah.
Butler.
Yes.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Evansville.
They're in the same conference,
Yep.
so
Ball
I'd say they're
State-
equal.
Ball State's got to be above, right?
Ball
Yes.
State's above Indiana State, but Indiana State's above Evansville.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's above IPFW.
Yep,
It's above Valpo.
barely.
I mean, IUPUI is,
Everyone I know went to Valpo was lame.
yeah, I feel like
We're a
Valpo's
bunch
pretty,
of smarties and
pretty low down the totem pole. I mean, we're not counting like St. Francis and Franklin and
No.
Marion and all those. Okay.
like I'd put what's the fun university? The party one.
Wabash? No.
No, they're all
DePaul?
guys. DePaul is the one I'm thinking of. Are they all they're co-ed, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, DePaul I would put above Indiana State. Like me personally, I would go to DePaul before Indiana State.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, you're not getting much better, I think, location wise. Where DePaul, Seth, where's DePaul?
Greencastle.
Greencastle.
Both on that western side of the state, right?
Yeah. I mean, Terre Haute at least had like a live PD for a little, or no, campus PD, not live PD. Was it campus PD or
Dude,
live
Campus
PD?
PD was awesome.
I miss campus PD, dude.
Do you watch that in between classes on like Wednesday?
Bro,
at,
I'd
like,
watch it all
one.
the time. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Hungover,
that was-
sun shining through the windows. You're laying on the couch. You got a little campus PD on. You got a little Cincinnati house party going on.
and like a New Mexico State.
The older woman cop would always be going in there. Yeah, she was great though. Like Leslie, I think
That
was her name.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right. Next question that I actually kind of got from also from Twitter, but there's this kind of prevailing thought that these 1AA games,
Hold on. Graduation rate, DePaul 84%,
Smarties.
Indiana State 41.
Well, yeah.
Acceptance rate at Indiana State 94. Acceptance rate at DePaul 65.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's
mean-
private liberal arts and a public university school. So
little apples to oranges,
Well,
but still,
different.
give
And
me
also,
DePaul all day.
Indiana State,
That's not the knock on Indiana State. There's a lot worse. Like
it's
I'm
only
going. I'm
$7,000 more to go to DePaul. Tiger up. Or
Tiger
whatever it
up.
is.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
But
either.
okay. Should these 1AA games be spring games or
Mm.
are they good as regular season games? Because I don't know if it was Reddit or Twitter. I think it was Twitter, but they were just like, get 1AA games out of here.
Are you talking about the entire FCS moving to the COVID version and going spring?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, how about this? How about instead of Alabama being able to flush
That's
their
what
entire
came
schedule,
up with. That's where I saw this. Had nothing to do with the Big Ten. It was this is BS that Alabama
Yeah.
gets to beat up on Alcorn State.
South Carolina gets to play South Carolina Central or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How about that? How about we institute? Well, we're not going to be able to do it probably. I was going to say, why don't we institute a preseason? But I guess we could just call it a spring game where you play an in-state FCS school in your
Yep.
spring game.
Literally reverse it. Have FCS play in the spring, and instead of they play one of us. Like that's how they make their money, right?
Okay.
Like
We have to go to Terre Haute.
No, they still come to us, but like we pay them to come to us.
for our spring practice. So our
Exactly.
practice is one of their regular season games.
Correct.
God,
That
dude,
they're
could
all
you
gonna lose.
Imagine, could you imagine what that would feel like?
I think it'd be awesome for them. Like it'd arguably be bigger than their national championship, right?
Maybe, but then I
That's
wouldn't
also
say
in
that
the
they're
middle
all
of the
gonna
biggest
lose.
free agency season 2 of college football. So it's like rosters are in flux. That's a lot of. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah,
It's never happening. It's absolutely never. Like this is 0.00001% of happening. But it was just people were complaining about SEC schedules and said like the spring game should be where 1AA lives. And I thought it was at least an interesting topic.
do you want to know what that would be like, Seth? I don't know if they're playing them this year, or I know that they have in the past, but like Arsenal has come over and
Mhm.
played MLS All-Star teams. Like that was their All-Star game, was Arsenal versus the MLS All-Stars.
I'm just going along with Brandon's argument that I don't want to pay to, or I don't want to sit and watch Florida
don't
State
either.
Samford again, or whatever the hell that shit was.
Sam-
They lost to
Sanford
that.
won.
They lost to
Sanford won.
Jacksonville State. It was Jacksonville
that
State.
was Jacksonville State. Yeah, that's right. The Dolphins. Is that
All
right?
right.
Or is that Jacksonville? Is that
No, Jacksonville State is, I think, Georgia and the Gamecocks, and Jacksonville is the Dolphins.
Jacksonville State is the Gamecocks, correct? Jacksonville. I don't know.
Quack,
If that's
quack,
Quack,
Now I
quack, quack,
now I
Mr.
have to look.
Ducksworth.
Now I have to look it up.
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. All right. Well, you're looking that up. I got one. This isn't my last one because this could get a little contentious.
They are the Dolphins, Jacksonville.
A little contentious. IU ranked 13th nationally.
Yes.
Revenue.
I don't want to talk about it. I know what you're going to talk about. Let Seth do it.
Where has the money gone? Because it's not to the staff, not to the players, not to the facilities. It's not all going to basketball. It may all be going to basketball, but I doubt it. Where's all the money going? I thought when we got a new president, these issues were supposed to go away. So if I was a media person, I'd be asking Pamela Whitten this the next time she becomes public. Do I expect, I'm not going to name the people, but we all know the beat writers will not ask this, but they should. Like, someone needs to ask where this 166, I think that was that 166 million went. Because they took my money. I went there. They took my money. I don't know why I find that a little bit more personable. It doesn't mean anything. I graduated from there 13 years ago, 12 years ago. But that made me mad. I genuinely saw that today. And I was like, I need to bring this up. It's negative about IU. I don't like ever being negative about IU, but that, quite frankly, pissed me off.
So it can't be. Sorry, real quick, Seth. I don't know if you know the salaries or not. Sorry, I know. And then I'll let you get into the other stuff. So basketball wise, I get it. It's
We're not the highest
going-
paying salaries on
I was
there
going to
either.
say no. Woodson's under $1 million a year. Like that's like pretty out there. I'm pretty sure, right? He's like $800 or something $1,000 a year. Unless they've restructured his contract since his first one. But Tom Allen makes a pretty fat chunk of money, but still, like there's been nothing done. I mean,
He makes 4.9 million, which is fine.
who's that?
Tom Allen.
Yeah,
It's more than I
Woodson-
thought he made.
Woodson's on a 6-year, $3 million deal.
See, that's
$3 million per
so
year.
he gets
crazy.
$3 million a year. Okay, I thought I saw somewhere where he only makes like the actual salary is like 800.
That's crazy. Tom Allen makes
550,000
2
per year.
million more.
The
than
actual
Woodson.
salary is 550. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay,
Everything else is incentive lead.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. So he's making $500,000 a year without making the tournament or finishing at some point during the Big Ten or beating Purdue a certain amount of times or whatever the incentives are.
Outside marketing and promotional income.
There you go. So Seth, go ahead and say what you were going to say, because that was the only thing that was going through my mind was just the two coaches.
going to say it's a systemic failure of leadership. I don't think there's anything else more to say. I mean, you can single out the individuals; they'll never be called to task because that's.
Do I need to yell at
they're-
the AD again, Seth?
well,
Do I
the
need to be
report-
loud on this
The
pod and yell at the
reporters are
AD?
all access driven, so they're not going to ask the questions that get their access shut off. So all you can do is bitch and complain about it and see if enough people join you. But the chances are, slim.
Does it make you mad, Mike,
Well, it's hard to blame the
that
two
Scott
that are-
Dolson
Okay.
sucks and Pamela Whitten was supposed to be change, and I don't see any change.
Well, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, she's been there for this
A year,
was the
literally
first year.
Yeah.
Scott Dolson, I don't know. I think he's a puppet. We've talked about this on here. I think that he is somebody's running him from underneath. So I don't know, man. I don't know where the money's going.
Can
that's
we
a great
get a new
question.
practice
Where is the money
facility?
going?
Please. Mellencamp Arena, like high schools have better
Mhm.
practice facility. Carmel, I guarantee Carmel
They
has
just built a
at-
brand new one.
has a
they're building
better
one right now. I'm pretty sure.
practice facility than Indiana University.
I can tell you about this because of the previous position I was in. I bid that. It was Carmel's indoor. It was an indoor practice facility. Now, granted, they do not have what I want for IU to have. I want IU to have basically a Cook Hall version of football.
Yes, that should
I
be
want
the bare
a-
minimum. And Cook Hall's not even like a top 10 facility anymore.
No,
Anyway, sorry.
but they have. Do they have? So does basketball work out with football?
No.
Same facility. They've got their own thing in Cook Hall, correct? That's all I want. Please. That would eliminate and sorry, pigs, to take some of your subscribers away because that's all they ever want to complain about on your message boards. But that would take it away a third of the people off of the message boards on pigs. Because if I have to hear one more effing time about how they have to share the weight room, which is state of the art, world class, incredible, with the track and field people, I'm gonna get sick. It doesn't matter. They're not in there the exact same time as the track and field people. They're all the football people are in there at the same time. I get what you're saying. Let's just get a practice facility, weight room in there. I get it. Maybe it'll happen. We don't know, man. We don't know. We'll see. We're getting
And-
sweets, dog. Field level
The
sweets.
sweets are awesome. That's a step in the right direction. I complimented it last year. That's when I would have guessed. If you would have told me where is IU nationally in revenue, I would have said fringe top 25.
Yeah, not
May-
13.
Maybe 25, 30, maybe even 35, simply because we're just not making enough money in football, right? Like we make probably top.
We made a ton of
basketball.
money. Well, I mean, sport, like comparatively, no, but football made a ton of money last year, believe it or not. Ton of money.
So I don't know. It didn't sit well with me. Did not sit well with me.
All right. What else you
so-
got left?
The last thing I have here, I sent it, so you guys may have to pull it up. I thought the comparable fan bases from Big Game
Oh my
Boomer.
God. I cannot believe we're giving this guy time, Brandon.
It was fun. We don't have to go off his list.
It's not football. It can't be a football comparable. It's basketball, right? They've
I
got
don't know.
Gonzaga in it.
You are right. You are right. But it's still, so I'd like to talk about comparable fan bases, right? If I say Tennessee, what is a comparable fan base to Tennessee?
In what though? Because in
So-
basketball, their fan base is
In
totally
football, this is a
different.
football pod. This is a football pod.
Penn
Tennessee.
State. Penn State.
Interesting.
So what are they? They're irrationally loyal. They are rabid.
I was going to say
They
Nebraska.
are-
I was going to say Nebraska.
They have struggled with relevancy. I mean, Nebraska's a lot less relevant than Penn State.
A lot less relevant than Penn
I
State.
think
would-
they're right between the two.
Yeah. What about no? What there's some of these on here, Brandon. I cannot believe we're doing this. We cannot spend this much time on here. They've
So,
got
so when I say Indiana, when I
Miami
say,
of Ohio and Ole Miss.
yeah.
bro.
Okay, get rid of their examples. We're more creative. than-
Oxford's. That's the joke, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, what about Boston College and Notre Dame? Catholic schools?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're lazy. I don't want to talk about those. I just want to talk about our own comparables. Like I think it's a fun
Northwestern,
conversation.
nerd schools.
Northwestern Syracuse. right? Like, I feel like those go hand in hand.
I think I like their Pitt Syracuse comparison. I thought that was pretty good.
Who's IU's comparable fan base in football?
In football,
Yes. Because I think I have one.
don't say Vanderbilt. It can't be Vanderbilt.
No. Fun tailgate. Seldomly, on prime time, right? I think it's Arizona State.
Party school. They're big. They've got a big fan base. Arizona State.
Their stadium's never full when I'm watching football after dark.
I would have said Washington State
mm,
or Duke or Kansas.
There's no way Duke throws good tailgates. There's no way.
I can't
There's
see
Charlotte.
Kansas doing it either.
Kansas is the easy one. Like that's
Basketball, that's perfect.
basketball. Yeah,
Basketball, it's perfect. I mean, it's yeah. I don't know, man. It's hard to
Because like
pick.
I thought Texas Tech, but they're a little bit, their fan base, their stadium atmosphere, I think they have a little bit different. I bet their tailgates are equal. I don't know. I think it's a fun question. I think that should be our poll question.
It's hard.
We can
it's a
think
hard
about it.
poll question.
Yeah. Maybe it's not. Maybe we just pose the question. Like, name a comparable football fan base to Indiana. I'd be
Okay.
curious what people think.
All right.
I don't-
As long as I don't have to do it, it's fine. Oh no, Seth has to do something. Oh yeah.
But anyway, those are all my randos.
All right, Seth, make
That I
it
got
quick.
today.
Empty your sack as fast as you can.
3 things in my sack. These should be quick and unemotional. So here we go.
Usually.
I am watching Tombstone this evening for the first time. It's one of my big blind spots for my movies.
Literally
do you
my
guys
favorite
have-
movie of all time.
Do you guys
Never
have
seen
a
it.
big movie that's like a big cultural movie that you haven't seen? It's like your kind of embarrassing, never seen movie.
Never seen Scarface.
That counts.
I've got it. And Seth knows this, and I'm ashamed. Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. I am getting back into working out now that I'm starting to be cleared from physical therapy for my knee injury. And I am still of the firm belief that running is the absolute worst form of exercise.
Mhm.
Can we confirm that? Can we state that as fact?
Yes, 100%. Running for fun does not exist. That's an oxymoron.
Can you pick like a specific high intensity interval exercise like burpees? Because burpees are awful.
Dude, I would rather do that.
I would rather run for 3
No,
miles.
I
than
would do
burpees.
I would do
20
burpees. I
minutes.
enjoy burpees,
Ugh. I'm talking all the way down.
especially because you like get
All
into
the
the
way up.
football stance when you pop back up. It's like you get a little glimpse of
Rather do
Bro,
wall
ugh.
sits. I'd rather do like any kind of.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Archie Miller swore by the Stairmaster. Get a
love the
Stairmaster.
stairs, dude. Oh, the stairs are great.
All right, here's
Stairs are
my
great.
last one. One of the other ones, I think it was on Barstool, which I swear is just meant to drive me absolutely insane.
Mhm.
Love
Um,
Barstool.
Listed a bunch of childhood TV movie crushes. And somehow, for the love of God, my childhood dream girl, Christina Ricci, as Wednesday and Casper's friend, didn't make it. Of course, side note, I didn't know until several years later that was the same girl. Ignore that fact. How was Christina Ricci not on there? But other than that, who were your first childhood TV show movie crushes?
I'll let you go first, Bragg, because I couldn't believe this didn't come up on the Barstool podcast. It blew my mind. It's a clear number one.
The first one I totally remember being like, yeah, was Cindy Crawford, but I don't know if she counts as like TV person, right?
No.
So if I
Absolutely
had
not.
to go that way, if I had to go like the one person I was like, yeah, I'm crushing on this chick, Kelly from Saved by the Bell.
The
Legit.
layup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys
Easy.
ready to get your minds blown?
Do it.
It's the pink Power Ranger. It's Kimberly.
We talked about her.
Okay. I have a problem with this.
The
I have a
pink
problem with this.
Power Ranger is the no doubt, undisputed 90s girl crush. I thought I was Jason. I was the weird kid that like
Of course.
wore the red all the time. I was
Good.
the red Power
Years
Ranger.
younger than me.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
it's Kimberly. It's
I disagree.
it's without a doubt. There's only one answer. There
Don't
is
watch
strong
the new
choice.
Power Rangers
Strong.
movie, by the way. It's awful. The one that's on Netflix. Believe it or not, it's awful. They do have some of the original people back, which is kind of cool. But
Can I have a sleeper? I have a sleeper crush. I
Go
forget
ahead.
her name. I'm
Oh,
forgetting her
it's
name.
Sweet. Yeah, good job.
But it's the love interest in Hocus Pocus, the one with the big yabos. It's a joke from the movie.
I
It's a joke
don't
from the movie.
I don't know. She's
Kill
one of
witches?
the three. She's one of the three.
No, not one of the witches. The
Oh.
the high school, not Sarah Jessica Parker. I'll look her up. Hold on. Allison. Her name was Allison. Do you guys
No.
not know Hocus Pocus?
No, I don't. That
course,
movie
but-
weirds me out. I can't watch it.
Allison was a babe. Allison was an absolute babe.
think if there's
But now I feel
anybody
dumb
else-
bringing it up. Now I feel dumb.
You
But it's a
should.
sleeper. It's a sleeper.
Vanessa
you-
Shaw. She's the same girl from Ladybugs, Bragg. Remember
Oh,
Ladybugs? The
dude.
girl who she's 16 and she has the slow-mo bikini
Yes.
lingerie shoot
Told
thing
you?
that's
So you-
super
No
uncomfortable.
way.
You're on board now. You're on
Yeah,
board.
but
Yes.
Ladybug's version, I think. Not now, but like back then, Ladybug's version.
I don't even know the movie Ladybugs.
Oh,
Stop what you're doing. You have new plans.
Gotta
for this
watch
evening.
that. You gotta watch that.
I'll
The-
bring
But
the
yes,
DVD by
Vanessa
any
Shaw.
time.
Her name was Allison. She also
Home run.
was a childhood
Yeah.
crush.
You've got to watch Ladybugs. Have to.
10-4 apricot. Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right, that's
is that it?
My sack is empty. On that
Awesome.
note,
Thank God. This has been the longest pod ever. Be sure to check out our pod. It's on Twitter. It's at LEO Podcast. And be sure to follow our new partner. It's at Big Banter Sports on Twitter. For all the latest updates involving the podcast, as well as new additions, which we talked about earlier, about like yesterday or whatever it was by the time we started this pod. Be sure to download, rate, review, follow on all of our platforms, and be sure to join us next week when we preview the battle against the one Kentucky team that actually wants to play us. Love you guys. LEO.
Leo.
Ew.
He said.
Elio. Awesome day. Elio. Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate that. Elio. All right, great. Elio. Appreciate you guys. Elio. You're welcome, Dave. Have a great day. Elio.
Have a great day, Elio.
Appreciate you being here with us. Have an awesome day. And Elio.
Oh, thank you so much, Elio.
Well, thanks so much, Elio. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate that. Elio. Appreciate you guys, man. Have an awesome day. Elio.
Awesome. Elio.
Elio.